Here, right in front of our house. It's Zhupancic. Okay. What's interesting about these people is that the older members of the family are really nice people. Uh, these people have actually helped me, but when it came to my cultural procedures, they have actually cooperated. And as a sign of their protest, what they would do is, as I stated before, this is not only involve an individual, a single individual, but it involves entire society. And when it comes to neighbors, my cultural procedure is number one to get them involved. So what they would do is they have a little workshop over there, and they would go and they would smack with a hammer like really crazy whenever I would state something that would not fit their agenda, basically. And this is what I was going through throughout all this time. And then as we go along, there's another residence here in Mahar. Okay, the younger kids were involved in abductions, and what they would do is they would assist criminals whenever abductions would take place. That's basically this one here. This house next to it, okay, that's our residence right there, and that's this one right here. However, there is another house over there behind, and that one belongs to also it's Yarman, but it's Metot is his name. That is bad news. That an individual was involved in all these crimes. None of this would have taken place without this individual. He is in the police, very close to Interior Ministry, and have acted with extreme crime against me. Have threatened to kill me, literally abducted me, and have engaged in extremely inappropriate criminal activities. This residence here in particular belongs to Berger family. This here was actually a really, really bad deal for me. These people here were newcomers. This is our house. This is their house, and you're gonna see by what I mean by that. They have two kids. One kid is Marco, the other one is Alish. Marco is not even here. He's in Ljubljana. His brother acted accordingly to whatever fit him and as instructed by his father, Miro Berger. This is a hardcore communist family that have moved here simultaneously as we would, and just about this entire area here consists of people like this, and I'm about to show you that. Father Miro have, with residence right there where I go, there's a Petalin family right there. He would literally have me stand over there in front of that door, as you see. And what he would do is, he would, with the Janis Petalin, where I go right now, he would literally push me. I was all drugged up, had to stand up over there. My father brought me over there. And they would literally push me and treat me like stupid. What I mean by stupid is they would literally, I would literally stand up in front of them. They would push me and go like you're talking to Doc, basically. Extremely humiliating. And the words were Nazi, no good. Nazi, no good. No Nazi here. Nazi, no good. Nazi, no good. I don't really know where they got their right for that behavior. But it was pretty disgusting. And as I stated, the younger, Alish Berger, he was involved in just about every abduction, have stabbed me with the needles to put me to sleep. Just really, really inappropriate stuff. And as I go on, as I stated, all this area, what you see, this village was not bad until my father moved here. Once my father moved here, all these houses you're about to see belong to the hardcore communist Eastern European scum. What you see here is a Petalina residence, as I have talked about. Two people here, younger people. The older one is Janis Peterlin. I have already talked about that. But when it comes to younger one, there is his name is Jernei Peterlin. The dude is semi-retarded, always was. What he would do is basically nothing. No school, no work, no nothing. But there was one thing he was good for. He was well used for abductions. And on every abduction that would take place, he would be present. What's funny about it is that he was, in fact, who would suggest my being retarded, and the guy is really completely something else. I'm just going to say it this way. It's all good. The problem was his behavior. The behavior was so inappropriate that it's just really there was no respect in it. Like I would say, extreme disrespect. Then, not to forget that his father Yanis, is extremely pro-Russian. This is, I would say, a Russian extremist for one thing, who is married to a Bosnian Serb, I believe. So now you get the profile about what that is. Next one, okay, from what we have, the gentleman right there. That's Joseph. Joseph is the name. I don't know. It's a last name, first name. I don't know what it is. But these are all relatives. And these relatives have built another house here. Oh, not to fail to mention, all these properties that you see here, everything was subventioned with the state, free credits, free everything. And that's how this houses have grown. Free. Kotar family you already are familiarized with. That's a house right here. There isn't much to talk about that one. That's a doctor, hardcore communist. We already have talked about that. It's a waste. I'm not sure either it is this house or that one, but it belongs to Henčić. And that is another hardcore communist. You're talking about probably one of the worst communist scumbags that you can find in an entire city, if not perhaps, I don't know, in the country or something like that. And as I stated, as soon as my father would build his house, this was the street that would appear also on the map with all these houses. Once these people have arrived to this place, an entire village have gone really bad. They have screwed up the entire village with corruptions and so on. This individual here, Kotar, he literally have incited in crime against me with conditioning job to, as I previously have stated, was Metot Yerman. He literally, what he would do is he would literally suggest an individual how it's going to be prosperity, it's a job, promotions and stuff like that, and that would gain like an impact, like strong momentum that had influence over entire village here. Okay, there were then other people also willing to, to commit this crime, if you like. I had here another house here, Yiddish, for instance, and then people over there from what is Smolenia Gora and so on. It's pretty disgusting because these people, what they would do is they literally would threaten me, even with the rifles. That's pretty bad. They're hunters, and what they would do is they would literally have rifles pointing at me, threaten me how I will be killed, and so on and stuff like that. That was pretty bad, that 1998, and all along to deal with these people. This is how this project was basically completed. So just so you know under what type of circumstances.